Hey, good morning. Today is Saturday, August 27th. It is 10:45 here in New York in the upper Hudson Valley. I know someone had said to me that we should get out or I should relocate, but we're not evacuated. We're not in that area. I'm not near a coast. I'm inland. The thing that we would have to worry about is tree damage from the wind because I live in the woods. So, surrounded by trees, but they say that it's died down some. I guess I haven't looked at it this morning because I was doing other stuff this morning, but it's very, very overcast, and not in a normal way, and it's very humid. So my neighbors are setting up. Looks like the band is here. So I guess they're gonna do their thing. I am what's supposed to my train of thought? They're saying that it's going to be just a lot of rain. That's what my father told me. What does he know? I don't know. I have to look. I have to look. Anyway, this morning I got up and I put my making lentil soup today, so I put that on. The crock pots are going. Um, and my dad likes to put hot dogs in his lentil soup. Has anybody ever heard something such a thing? But I'm not putting them in the soup. I'm putting them. He can put them in on his. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. We gotta discuss that. And I'm not really. I was supposed to go to a fish fry. I had a couple of invites today, and I'm not going because I mean I might get there and then it starts to rain hard and to get to my house it's not like you just get on the highway, get off, and there's like a big road with a bunch of stop signs. We got one stoplight. We got one stoplight in the whole town, and I'm on like it's back roads for me, a lot of it. So I'm not driving anyway. And Fred is at work. He has to do emergency duty, so he's down there from the city until 3. Gets home at 4. Gets to his house at 4. And so I'm not gonna venture out. I'm in till Monday. Uh, and I don't have school Monday, so I think I'm gonna go. I don't know. What I'm gonna do. I got an extra day. I don't know. I should be doing the minutes, right? But the president of the club is stuck in Mexico. Yeah. So I don't have to worry about that. I'm not even. I got everything set up. I just don't know the schedule. I gotta figure out where I have to be. And also, I'm taking an online class, so I have to look that up because I forgot about that. I'm taking a wellness concepts of physical wellness. So which is good because I have a log. I realized when I was looking at, I didn't get the syllabus yet, but I was looking at the book, and it looks like I'm going to have to log activity and in food intake and different things like that. Oh, speaking of that, I found out something extremely interesting yesterday that even I know of everything. Didn't know. So there's something called a glom. I'm tongue tied, y'all. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. My tongue is connected. I can't do this as far my tongue gets out. I had speech therapy when I was little. They never cut it because I talk so much that they felt that if they cut it, that I would never shut up. So every now and then, especially as I'm getting older, I'm noticing that I'm having a hard time saying certain things. So let's try to slow it down. Glomerular filtration rate. Anything that has to do with that, like a lot of tongue rolling, I got a problem with. You should find out the brother. So there's a GFR, estimated glomerular filtration rate test that you get if you get to full metabolic panel. Metabolic panel, wow. And the glomerular filtration rate, GFR, is kind of an indication of how well your kidneys are functioning, and a lot of times diabetes, high blood pressure, all those things. It's not a lot of times they affect your glomerular filtration rate. So when I got my results back, it said EGFR, and then it said EGFR African American. And I'm like, come on now, don't tell me they're bringing this into everything now. I thought we already proved from the Human Genome Project that we all just human. Did y'all know about that? There was a Human Genome Project, and Although there are people that feel that black people have a smaller brain and all that kind of stuff, that all people are the same. We're just every human genetically is based on the same gene. It's all that monkey shit. Okay. So anyway, so now I'm like, what is this? So I had called my doctor. He wasn't available to talk to, and I don't feel like making an appointment to go over and discuss this. So I said, let me do this next best thing. I'll look it up on the internet. And it turns out that there is a different criteria for assessing glomerular filtration rate in African Americans as there is in other races because African Americans have um, higher muscle mass than other races. And I've always, whenever anybody asks me, like I was talking about my weight and saying that, I weigh this, but I can weigh this size, like for me, if I weighed 140 pounds, I would be wearing like a size 0. I was in a size 6 at 150 something pounds. Like my weight is weird. And I think that African American women and men, African Americans, talking to women now, should be aware of this when we're looking at the scale and looking at things because muscle does weigh more than fat. And traditionally, we are more muscular, especially in the gluteus maximus and the thigh area. So a lot of times, they say, people say, oh, your skin is so tight, and there's a lot of I happen to be a very solid person. I have a lot of natural muscle mass, a lot, and that accounts for my weight never matching up with anything. I mean, I freaked out a couple of days ago because it was just like going up and up and up, and I haven't been on the scale, but I know that I can feel it. I don't feel as bloated as I did. So whatever that was, I don't know what that was, but it seems like it's passed. I'm not getting on the scale because if it hasn't passed, I'm gonna get mad. So, but that's just something to consider for my And I wonder if that's for Latinos also. I don't know, because they did mine based on, but I know it said African Americans have a higher muscle mass index than other races. So when I was growing up, there were three races: Caucasoid, Negroid, and Mongoloid. Mongoloid was East Asian, Caucasian, obvious, and Negroid. But now I hear people saying that there's a Hispanic race. Now I don't know. But so as far as I knew, when we grew up in science, there were only three races. But I'm not trying to start no trouble with nobody. So just everybody just calm down. Okay. I said calm down. So anyway, so I looked up all the rest of my numbers just to look up what the values meant because I knew some of the things, some of the things I knew off the top of my head, some I didn't. But in all, I mean, my everything is just wonderful. I am so blessed at almost 46 years old that my numbers are almost all perfect and low, like on the low end. I mean, my cardiac, coronary disease risk is low because it goes by your age group. And for my age group, even though I'm at the middle, almost the high end of I'm at the mid of the group that they look at. Mine is at the lowest end of the spectrum. Um, my cholesterol, my HDL, my good cholesterol is great. Um, my glucose is great. My kidney function, my liver function, my white red blood cell count, hemoglobin, beautiful. Oxygen levels in my blood. It's just great. And the only thing that was kind of weird was that I had, like I said, this low neutrophil, high lymphocyte, which it tends to look like it looks like I was fighting a virus. But I had just had a hepatitis B vaccine right before I took the blood test. Even though it's a dead vaccine, it probably showed something. Plus, I had my nose pierced, so could be fighting something. I gotta go. I'll be back in a minute.